Hey yo, welcome to the stream. It's the Elden Boy here. Now, today's episode is a special episode. Honestly, I wasn't planning on streaming for a little while. Kind of giving myself a little bit of a break period, more or less. I have so much clip content that I don't really have the need to stream content. So this could potentially be a lost media episode or a special lost episode if you can consider it that. But long story short, the need I felt for making today's particular stream was very strong, and the reason for that is drum roll please. Duskbloods is coming, the newest addition to the From Software video game archive, and I gotta tell ya, it is hype. In the meanwhile, while I'm getting everything situated, this is a invasion stream special, if I would consider it that. So in the meanwhile, while we're discussing the the recent announcement of Duskbloods, or should I call, or what many are gonna call Bloodborne 2, just to be honest. I'm gonna be invading. I got some talking points that I jotted down earlier throughout the day. I'm also gonna do a little brief perusing through the internet ether to see what other people's opinions and general thoughts are on what the game is, because exclusive. Oh, the pain and the joy is hard to describe. But with that being said, I'm still running my typical Elden Bully build at 162 with the Dex main and all my typical setup. I've kind of gone over this to a ridiculous extent, so you see you get what you see. You may not get the full gist of it, maybe because of the my little screen, my little window here, kind of taking up a little bit of the stuff. But this is a general rundown of what I'm running right now in this build. I like this setting particularly. It's one of my favorite spots in the DLC. It just brings, especially with the song, the sweet harp that plays in the background. It's really, 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 really serene and tranquil. But with that being said, let us begin our bloody finger invasions, both near and far. Let's see how long it takes for us to get in a good solid invasion. Actually, as soon as I started, I had to make my way to this particular area in the map in the game, and before I even got there, I literally was less than 2 minutes into the game, and I already got summoned as a hunter. I was gonna just jump off a cliff and just end it for myself, so I can continue focusing on the main priorities. But I gotta tell you, I found myself mano a mano again with the invader, and he had already taken out a hunter. I'm like, why not? And I gotta tell you, a lot of people are starting to run the Arumi. A lot of people are starting to recognize that the Arumi is that weapon. It is the PvP weapon. There's other weapons, of course, you can go with. But for me, the Arumi is like one of the best weapons to go up against any combatant, especially, in my opinion, especially if you're outnumbered. Because it does have a general good encompassing range when you're doing the charged heavy. But with that being said, let us stay on topic and discuss this trailer of the new game Duskbloods from FromSoft that is being released the year of our Lord 2026. So we're about a year off. We still got more, maybe a little bit more than a year, give or take. We're still kind of early in 2025. On the time of this recording, of course. But by next year, 2026, the fact that Duskbloods is in Switch 2 exclusive means one thing for sure. Next year, the Elden Bully will be making his way into the world of Nintendo. And I gotta tell you, I have some mixed feelings. I'm a traditional PlayStation kind of guy. Oh, we got a successful invasion. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see what we get ourselves into. Hopefully, I don't get ganked to oblivion, but I have a little feeling that that might actually happen. More often than not. Plain Peak. And they're already summoning another cooperator. Oh, right off, I'm on the bridge right off the bat. So I got a chance to stop them from trying to potentially fog walk me. Oh, I see them. They're fighting the hand. I'm gonna buff myself up. Highly buff myself up. Take a little sip of my Wonders Physic. And let's give him a nice good little scare, why don't we? Oh, what? How? I was right there. What? That was very random. A little bit of a waste of my time, but I got time to spare today. But anyways, let's give this invasion thing another try. Why don't we? Once again, let's use our bloody finger, attempting to invade another world. Alrighty. Okay, for my thoughts initially, I'm gonna go off script. That means not looking at my bullet points that I wrote and that I had jotted down to the top of my head, and just speak frankly on what I think on the Switch 2. Now, invading another world, so another successful invasion. Let's get rocking and let's get rolling. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna try to get this point out there as quickly as I can. Today's date is April 2nd. This game was announced today, and I thought it was a late April Fool's prank, but apparently it wasn't. Which kind of gives you an idea of the kind of mixed feelings that I was getting while watching this trailer, because I'm like so happy, so excited, but so many conflicting thoughts, because in realistically, I've always thought, yeah, no, Switch is a good console. I would, honestly, just going off of whatever base experiences. I've played the Switch Dark Souls Remastered, and it's not the worst. It's pretty okay. It's a playable game, I'll tell you that. Bro, you got me. Dang, that went so fast. Literally came out of the corner. I got the host though. That's a win on my book. I love ruining people's day. Oh yes. I take that as a win. Well, as I was saying, I played Dark Souls Remastered for the Switch, and I also played Dark Souls Remastered for the PlayStation 4. It's a night and day difference, I gotta tell you. I'm an old head as far as it goes to Souls games, specifically FromSoft Souls games, not Souls-like games. But anyways, so I played Dark Souls Remastered for the Switch, and it's kind of it hurts me to say it, but it was so primitive, and that's coming from somebody that played it on the PlayStation 3. And I'm not talking about the remastered version. I'm talking about the OG Prepared to Die version of the game. Jagged Peak. Oh no, I hate this spot. Little Jesus and rods. Let me wave. Hopefully they're polite enough to honor me with a fair fight. It looks like they are. Oh no, they're running. Don't fog wall me. Stop! In the name of love. Good one, guys. Yeah, you can go ahead and fight your boss now. Oh, feel the dread. I have a That didn't look too good. Whew. It was a. I had I kind of rushed it, you know. 'Cause I really thought they were gonna fog wall me there, and they did. They did. Just to be fair, they did fog wall me, but not the way that I had expected. Hmm. Do another invasion. So far, one out of two is not bad. I'm doing pretty good. 50-50. Anyways, back to Switch. The Switch. Now the fact that it's the Switch 2 that it's being made for means that it probably has more processing capability. It's gonna be beefier. It's gonna have more potential as far as in running certain kind of games. Honestly, I even heard a lot of, and I hate to say, I don't like talking smack about other companies. It feels wrong. It feels like I am talking smack, but honestly, I'm just trying to be as bluntly honest as possible. And I have not heard too many good things as far as in the capabilities of the Switch, particularly just the Switch. Of course, the Switch 2 isn't out yet, but the fact that the Switch is really pushing the envelope as far as in what people think is possible and running on a device such as the Switch really is commendable. I gotta say, it's really something special to see a company really seeing what their hard work can do. Um, Dark Souls isn't. I don't believe it's that much of a hard game to be able to emulate or make into a different kind of platform. I see PC players really good running Dark Souls, all that kind of stuff. But the experience that I had playing Dark Souls Remastered on the Switch was not a good one. So the fact that they're making Duskbloods exclusively for the Switch means that they're giving it the special attention that it kind of deserves. Honestly, I wasn't really related to like the Souls-like kind of genre. There's Armored Core 6, and I gotta tell you, when that was announced and released and everything, it was hype. But do you really hear a lot of buzz going on about Armored Core 6 today? I doubt it. But with that being said, that doesn't mean that Armored Core 6 isn't a good game. It just means that it kind of fizzled out as far as in the buzz and the ether of like, oh, look, check Armored Core 6. That means there was 5 other Armored Cores before this one, and this one is, you know, the 6th installment. So get with the program while you can, and that kind of thing, right? Well, well. When it comes to Duskborn, oh, here's some more. Another invading another world. Successful invasion. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Here's a confession for y'all. I, the Elden Bully, the man that you see here on your monitor or your screen, has never played Bloodborne. Blasphemy, I know. Leave my friend alone. Woo! My lord. Thank you, Pumpkinhead. Thank you, Mages. It looks like they took out Mr. Pumpkinhead. What a shame. Now the successful invasion. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. Yeah, but I have never played Bloodborne. It's a little bit sad. I know a lot. I'm a very lore-oriented guy. I like to learn about the game's story. Sometimes a little bit more than I would even actually play in the game initially. So with that being said, that's kind of what I do as far as in Bloodborne. It's kind of like the kind of game that I know that if I pick it up, I'm never going to put down. But the reason I also steer away from the Bloodborne oriented gaming, we're being summoned to another world as a hunter. We're moonlighting as a hunter today, guys. This is going to be a cakewalk in I'm going to believe. But who knows? So, I never played Bloodborne, and this gives me kind of a reason to potentially pick it up. Specimen storehouse. All right, let's see if we can find our invader. Oh, I hear some stuff going down. Hey. Okay, I forgot that PvE is not friendly. Hey, hey. Punish. Woo! Good job, guys. Woo! GG. Woo! Exciting. Another successful battle. This isn't an invasion. I actually feel a little bad for the invader. He came at me really strongly, really fast. But you should really consider damage per second builds are really good, but you gotta get close for those kind of builds sometimes, most of the time. And when you get close, that's when I start getting busy. Oh my goodness gracious! I gotta tell you, it's a good day. It's a fabulous day for me. I gotta tell you. But all things being said and considered, yes, I never played Bloodborne. I doubt that I think I'll actually pick it up as far as in like how do I say a streaming playthrough. You know what I mean? I doubt that I'll go that extra mile. It's more like just to get oriented with the game mechanics and see what Bloodborne's gameplay will translate into Duskbloods. It's kind of weird. It's hard, but the reason that I don't mess with Bloodborne, I think this is where I was getting at before, was because it doesn't have, and I've heard this from others that are Bloodborne, who have played Bloodborne and passed it and all that kind of stuff, and I've looked it up myself. There is not a lot of, or any, PvP. Hunters hunting other hunters is a thing that happens within the game, but not in the online sphere like there is in Elden Ring right here, where I can invade other people and battle other people, other players in Bloodborne. You can't do that in Bloodborne. In Elden Ring, sure. In Dark Souls, sure. And even Demon Souls, sure. I think Sekiro might have a mechanic that's similar to invading in PvP, but I'm not sure. I'm another game, unfortunately, from the FromSoft universe that I have not yet played. Yeah, it is not as common in Bloodborne, but it's there. Hi, by the way. Hi, Invader Tim. Nice to have you join us in the stream today. Please feel free to add any opinions or any input as far as in Duskbloods. Let me ask you, Mr. Invader Tim, how do you feel about this Duskbloods game being a Switch 2 exclusive? I gotta tell you, I feel a little put off. I am extremely put off. Extremely put off. I'm gonna be very honest. But I am so excited. I'm so excited. The thing that really does it for me. Another successful innovation. Let's go! A little hesitant. I'm really happy too. A little hesitant. I think the part that gets me a little hesitant is the fact that it's the hardware limitations. Even the trailer. I hate to be that kind of guy. Oh, the graphics are not that great. It's not about the graphics. It's about the gameplay. But dang, it does feel like we're taking a little bit of a step back as far as in the capabilities of the Switch 2. But Switch 2 will be comparable to the PS4 Pro. So we should be okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, Midra's Mance. Oh, they fog walled me. Oh. I'd rather them destroy me than fog wall me. I'd rather get ganked and then just walk through the fog and leave me behind. I got abandonment issues. But yes, no, Dustbloods 2. I mean, that's what Bloodborne 2. Oh wait, there I go again. Duskbloods is top tier because they're emphasizing PvP, PvE. Oh, same. It's confirmed. You heard it here first. The Elden Bully is gonna be a Nintendo head next year, 2026. I have to save up my chump change so I can get my hands on that $500 Steam Deck that they call a Switch 2. PvP, PvE. Yes! I love PvP. I'm so hyped. Yes, thank you. You know, there was a moment in this year. I would probably have to compare it to the announcement of Night Rain, where I was a little worried about. Hey, if you're an invader, you're my kind of people, invader Tim, and it suits you, man. But yes, I was worried for Elden Ring because of Night Rain, not because I'm afraid that Night Rain isn't going to be a good game. I really believe that Night Rain is going to be fantastic. The thing that worries me about it is that they neglected us, the PvP players, the invaders. Oh, thank you, Tim. I really appreciate ya. Bellissimo. Gracias. Gracias. We got another invasion. Let's see what we get ourselves into. Yeah. But yes, they are not with this announcement of Dustbloods. We have been put back on notice. All right, we're near the Atlas. Ah, yes, the Taunter's Tongue. But hey, they don't call it a Taunter's Tongue for nothing. You gotta just walk around giving people something to get their blood boiling. Oh, okay, they're here somewhere nearby. Where are you guys? Ooh, I have a feeling they're gonna sneak up on me somehow. Ah, there's that direction. There's the cursor. Will I make it there in time for my buffs to still be active? We will have to wait and see. But I'll tell you one thing. As soon as I see this host, it's on sight. No hellos? Well, maybe I'll give him a little wave just to be courteous. But part of me is such a jerk that I just want to go in there and just right off the bat. Another little tube. They might have been that massive bush behind you. No way. Man. They're hiding. They're using that mimic veil to their advantage. There they go. There they go. There they go. Fingerprint shield. A shield poke build, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, my lady. Oh, the pain. The pain. No, they got me. Good one, guys. Good one. Look at that. I should have pulled out my kick as soon as I seen that fingerprint shield, but those great shield fingerprint shield builds are cancerous. Oh, oh. Let me tell you something. There's something that really sticks out to me about Bloodborne that I do really find very interesting is the gun mechanics. Oh my god. Guns in any From Software or any From Soft games with guns, you have to be aware that they're really cooking with some gas here, you know what I mean? Oh, the jumping shooting mechanic looks fantastic. It took a while for us in Souls games to actually get a jump button. That was a big Starfish with Royal Knight's Resolve on them with Harm and Tail breaks all shields in one R2. Ooh, thank you for letting me know. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I used to be a big Starfish enjoyer when I first got Elden Ring, but after a while I kind of grew out of the fist builds and more into the claw builds. A lot of, let me see, here we go. My Raptor talents are my go-to. True combo. And if you charge the heavy R2, do a little flip. Yeah. It's all about styling. Styling and profiling. Yeah. I once figured out that fingerprint shield became easy. Oh, hey, the fact that you can use a fingerprint shield, a full verdigris armor, and any pokey weapon to take out Consort Radon, you could automatic. That's just to give you a good example of how broken a fingerprint shield build can really be. It's funny. Use a Raptor talent and you're a Raptor talent enjoyer. Yeah, I'm actually more of an Arumi main. If you had to classify me as a specific weapon that I always go with, it's Arumi, hands down. I use my Knight's Greatsword, but I use it primarily for the Stormblade, Ash of War. So it gives me a little bit of a long range tool in case they try to get a little bit of a run or distance in me. It works fantastically. I gotta tell you, it's a really good chase down tool. It's sometimes, you really do have to rely on other things in your arsenal. I had that as one of my emotes because they were my favorite weapon for the longest. Oh yes. No, not nearby. Reclucent finger, both near and far. If I mess up doing this, I usually just flip right to the other finger. They're both invading tools. It doesn't really matter which one you choose to use. There used to be a limited amount of reclucent fingers, but now I find it funny that technically now it's an infinite tool. You can use it as much as you want, including the bloody finger, which is great. um, Let me see. What other talking points I had about yeah, if you cycle between both, you get faster invasions. Oh, snap! I didn't know that. And now I know for sure that I'm doing it properly. It's funny. The other day I thought about, oh, am I playing Elden Ring in the biggest pool for summons? And apparently I am. It will consistently ping the server. Nice. Awesome. Thanks for the insight, Invader Tim. You're really well informed as far as Elden Ring. I have to ask, how long have you been playing Elden Ring? I'm gonna go off on a limb and say maybe since launch. This build is level 162. Whoa! Hey, I won the invasion, courtesy of Godfrey. Oh, goodness gracious. We're 28 minutes in. We've got a good number of invasions successfully. Thank you. I have 2,500 hours in this game. I've played since launch. Wonderful. Freaking awesome. That's awesome. 1,500 hours of PvP alone. Oh my god. You have me beat by miles. I used to have if I'm counting my old system with this system, accumulated I got around like 600, maybe close to like 700 hours. And that's being generous, you know what I mean? But that's Elden Ring. I've been playing FromSoft games since forever, so yeah, I think I got a little bit more hours as far as in my Dark Souls remastered days. But hey, it is what it is. That's a lot. Thanks, Debater. I appreciate it. I'm still kind of I'm a casual, but there are times where I feel like I can feel myself sweating through my bandana, if you know what I'm saying. It's all about having a good time, honestly. I've unfortunately have been stream sniping, and I've found myself playing against other players who just lose their cool whenever they get into a battle with somebody. I'm definitely a sweaty tryhard. Congratulations, Invader Tim. You have displayed your true worth as far as an invader, and I gotta tell you something. Keep it up. I think something that really bothers me as far as in the community lately is that invaders have been labeled with this bad red man reputation thing that I don't really seem to understand. You watch the other streamers in Twitch. I watch streamers on Twitch. I watch streamers on TikTok. I watch streamers on Facebook. Any platform really. Elden Ring streamers, specifically Elden Ring streamers, because I like to live up to the title that I have been given of Elden Bully. So if I see a streamer, which one's on Switch? Oh, do I have to really name names? Because once I do, they're gonna come after me, bruh. Invader Tim, I'm a fan of Steel Vosky. Oh, Steel Vosky's freaking awesome. I'm all over. I bet, man, especially as an invader, you find yourself in all kinds of situations. Okay. Okay, because I feel like this stream is not gonna be clipped, and I doubt that it's gonna be sticking around very long. So, like I stated at the beginning of the stream, this is probably gonna be one of those lost episodes. So take what I'm about to tell you, Invader Tim, as an exclusive, as far as in the kind of experience and the stuff that I've learned as far as in playing stream sniping on Elden Ring. Um, there's not a lot of streamers that I know by name. I know them some here and there. For example, the ones that I stream snipe via TikTok, I do save them. The TikTok Elden Ring live players, top tier. Usually end up being really good, cool, down to earth guys. Not a lot of Xbox ones either. Shake my head. No, if you find any Elden Ring players on Xbox, they're more likely gonna be Kevin's. Here I go again, being a jackass. But with that being said, allow me to just shout out one of the Elden Ring TikTok streamers that I do wanna shout out and give props to. I actually have to pull up the information via my device, as you would say. Let me see. I'm so bad with this. I'm still kind of new to this device kind of stuff. Okay, Clavy, Clavvy. He is the TikTok Elden Ring live streamer who's on all the time. He gifts runes, and we had a good battle. Actually, he was probably one of my first stream snipes that I've actually attempted, and he actually accepted very gracefully. He's a very honorable duelist, very, very good. He mains a lot of he mains lances most of the time, and that's not a good. That's a good one. You know what I mean? Oh, another invasion. Here we go. Wish me luck, Tim. I really hope I hope I don't get destroyed or just ganked. Worst off, I hope I don't get fogwalled. But Clavy is a good one. Sushi the Tarnished is a good one. And a shout out while I'm here to Dr. Asylum Cam. If you're watching, shout out to us, Dr. Asylum Cam. Check him out on TikTok. Check him out on YouTube and all the other platforms where you'll find him. No, fogwall. Bound to happen. Happens all the time. But that just means it gives us more time to chit chat about what's going on with Duskbloods. Okay. Now, Mr. Invader Tim, if you'd like me to inform you in some really important, interesting tea, there is one streamer I gotta talk about that has given me reason to wake up in the morning as far as in knowing that I'm giving somebody a bad day. Rappy Ruff. That's RAFFI RUFF. He is a YouTube streamer. I think he's a little bit spread across the ether, but he primarily streams via YouTube Live. And we had a good interaction at first, but then after a while, he just took the L a little bit too hard, and lost it. And I gotta tell you, ever since then, he's been talking a lot of smack about my approach, and I gotta tell you, Kevin, most of the time, if you watch his content, he's just ganking invaders. He's not a very good player. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can't wait to invade his world once again. And when I do, I hope he up and knows it's me. I like to. I don't operate behind any masks. I am who I am. Hey, some people like what they like. Ooh! I got a chance against the host now. Fair fight. Alright. Full Radon. Oh no. Oh no. He doesn't look like a Kevin. Maybe. Judging by that jump attack spam, doesn't look like he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Man, this connection is just so. Whoa, whoa. GG guys. That was pretty freaking crazy. Woo! My bad, Invader Tim. If you're using headphones, you might want to turn it down just a little hair, because I'm going to lose it. Yes, but I got to tell you, Raffy Ruff, not really much of a shout out, but watch his channel vicariously, whatever you want. But I got to tell you, not the kind of creator that I would imagine myself wanting to be down the line. Because honestly, aside from his another successful invasion, let's go. Aside of his playstyle, be it, he could be the worst player in the world. But if you have the wrong attitude coming into stream, where you're gonna throw your controller at your TV, your monitor, or your dog, just because you lost, you are not fit for streaming, because you're gonna literally just have an aneurysm by the end of the freaking night, especially doing the kind of content that he's doing. Because I hate to be like that, but Elden Ring, FromSoft games, these are not for the faint of heart. We've kind of had a Kevin epidemic lately, and I gotta tell you, Raffy Ruff, certified Kevin. And I feel a little bad because I did call him out on it once, and he took it pretty heavy. He didn't take that Kevin remark as a compliment, nor should he. But at the same time, if the boot fits, wear it. Hey guys, hey, rude. Yeah, I should have really thought this through. Oh my god, no, I'm so toast. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I have no idea what I was getting myself into there. Always look before you cross the bridge, everyone. GG, guys. Bye. Oh, man. Still hurts when you get destroyed. I'm not on Xbox, by the way, Invader Tim. I'm on PS5. But I like to run the Elden Ring PlayStation 4 version, so I can get into the pool with both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 players. So that's why I feel like my invasions are a little bit more fluid. You are? Yes, sir. Thank you. I had to really save my change to get my hands on the PlayStation 5, but it was a worthwhile investment. I use it for almost everything. But I gotta tell you something. Now I gotta make that same level of investment for the Switch too. Oh no! Because it's technically like buying a Game Boy, right? Ah, yes. But you know, for some reason, I feel like the PlayStation 4 version of Elden Ring on the PlayStation 5 runs so much faster than it just runs so much more butterly smooth than the PlayStation 5 version. And the summoning pools are a little bit more scarce. But that's just my opinion. Because I feel like I've made that point in a lot of... I'm part of some Facebook PvP groups about Elden Ring, and I've I've made that point just to see what other people's opinions on it, and they all basically say the same thing. They're like, it doesn't really matter where you play it; it's the same thing. I beg to differ. You get matched up with both pieces. Oh, really? Really? So if you're playing the Elden Ring PlayStation 5 version, you still get thrown in the pool with PlayStation 4 players. You know, it's funny. I typed it into my Google. I tried to Google it really in depth, and it told me that it was more recommended that I stick to the PlayStation 4 version if I want a larger summoning pool for invasions and that kind of like. So I'm gonna stick to it. Also, because I did play the PlayStation 5 version of Elden Ring, and I honestly don't feel like there's much of a difference. I do see it graphically, but then again, at the same time, it's neither here or there. Hi, Hunter Nell. Let's see. Let's wait for him. Looks like he's AFK. Hey, wake up! I am going to destroy you. Oof. There's more inputs, delays, and drops frames in PS5. Oh, see, that's probably what it was. I couldn't really put my finger in what the real definitive difference is between the two, but there is a difference. There is a difference. But you know, it's more also as far as in like preference. You know what I mean? If you have a PlayStation 4 and you can't afford a PlayStation 5, hey, stick to what you got. Make do with what you have. But if you can make a little bump in a little improvements on stuff, why not? I tested both versions and instantly felt the difference on the PlayStation 5 version. When you say difference, you mean a good difference. I'm gonna assume, right? Nice, nice. All I gotta say is that Duskbloods. Ooh, I am so excited, but very, very hesitant of the future of FromSoft in that regard, because if things keep going the way they are, I have a bad feeling for PlayStation in the future. But who knows? Maybe it's just me making assumptions. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play Night Rain. Oh yeah. Oh, anything FromSoft related. It could be something as controversial as Night Rain. I'm still gonna be down for it. Maybe not as in-depth content as what I'm doing here with my invasions, because this is my bread and butter. This is what I do on my free time. I just love ruining people's days. You know what I mean? Giving them something to really, you know, get the blood flowing. But am I gonna get that from Night Rain? No, no. Unfortunately, the only thing that I'm really looking forward to in Night Rain, aside from playing with my friends, of course, is gonna be reliving those past Dark Souls bosses returning. You know what I mean? It's that, you know, I feel like there's been a lot of talk about boss rush in any one of the Souls games. It's been talked about for a while. It's been a desired mechanic in Dark Souls. They're like, hey, make a boss rush mode. It would be so much fun. Night Rain is that. Night Rain is the boss rush mode of Souls games. That alone makes it worth at least trying and seeing if you like it enough, stick around, and if not, well, you could always just go back to Elden Ring. Hell, you could always go back to playing Dark Souls Remastered. You know what I mean? As long as the servers are still running, there's no real end to that story. Honestly, if you really wanted to stick to just purely doing really consistent PvP, you could just say, hey, I stick to Dark Souls 3. That's the best PvP interactions in most FromSoft games. But I'm very loyal to Elden Ring. I have been playing not since launch. I'd probably say like a week after, maybe 2 weeks after launch. I'm having a hard time finding this host, but I think he should be making an appearance sometime real soon. It's gonna be a quick 2-second battle, and I have a really strong feeling that he's gonna be right here somewhere. I'm making my way through. I'm getting this guy. Fully buffed. Ooh, Ninja has invaded. Ah, so it's gonna be two of us. Oh, so I'm gonna be guessing that this host is running a Taunter's Tongue. Interesting. I don't really come across too many Taunter's Tongue runs. I have a feeling that this might even be the same group from last time. I doubt it though. Something tells me it might not be though. Where are they? Jesus. My buff is gonna run out before I get to them, but I'll bet Ninja around here. You know, we have a good chance of making a good, having a good battle here. Potentially a 2-on-2. Oh no, Hosty! Wow! Oops! My finger slipped. And oh, I was really looking forward to that battle. It had me running around for at least good 2 minutes. But yeah, it is what it is. Alright, back to the Shaman Village. Let's do another invasion, why don't we? Now, I want to get these talking points that I jotted down out there while I can, and let's see where they are and how to begin this back and forth. All right. Like I said, I really thought when people said that it was gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive, that this was like some kind of like really mean late April Fool's joke, but it wasn't. I gotta tell you, when I woke up this morning and I saw my Facebook feed and all these special Switch Direct announcements, and they were telling me about Duskbloods being the next big thing from FromSoft, but exclusively for the Switch 2. Left me scratching my head for a minute. But once I saw that trailer, I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to give it a shot. Give it a try. See what happens, you know what I mean? The fact that it's Hideki Miyazaki is the director for this game. Oh, you know there's gonna be a freaking swamp in there somewhere. A swamp and a ladder. But other than that, you know it's gonna be a freaking fantastic piece of art. Fantastic. Maybe we'll get a little bit of George R. R. Martin's influence in there too. Ooh, another invasion. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Another thing that really stood out to me is the vampiric themes. Now, again, I hate to say it, I've not played Bloodborne, but I do know that it has a lot of classic horror monster themes in it, and vampires, that's where it's at. Hey, leave that hand alone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bye. I think I should just call that move the delete button. Man, Vinny, you have no... You didn't even protect your boss. I mean, your boss. You didn't even try to protect your host a little bit, Vinny. What the heck? Then again, I did kind of pop up out of nowhere. I should call myself the ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop, chop, chop. Oh, that's an old one, but a good one. That's so terrible. I think that lady was way out of line doing that, the way she did it, but it's still really freaking funny. I gotta tell you, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a ninja. And I gotta tell you, if I heard that song when I was a kid, I would have been singing it non-stop. Night Rain, Invader Tim, if you're a PlayStation enjoyer, and you happen to find me out in the ether, hit me up. We can make a little Night Rain squad when it comes out for the public. I think it should be dropping real soon. Excited for that as well. Oh. Hey. Hey! Hey! Woof! Woof! Oh no. I'm toast. Why? I got so distracted. Oh. Good one, guys. GG. Oh, these just are bing, 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 bing. I can't wait for Duskbloods. They're gonna have machine guns. They're like what, freaking AR-15s. How are you gonna dodge roll this? Not bad, not bad. We're doing pretty good today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep today's stream within the hour and a half mark, just so you know Twitch isn't a little finicky as far as in streaming for too long. Apparently, when you stream for longer than an hour and a half, the stream kind of starts acting acting up a little bit. But with that being said, it is what it is. Let's continue on. Attempting another invasion, the vampiric themes. I didn't play Bloodborne, but I do know that they have a lot of werewolves. All from Souls games have zombies, so that's anything zombie related. I'm there. I even started playing DayZ recently. It is very hard. It's obnoxiously difficult, but it's fun. It's really fun, especially with. I think it's, to me, one of my favorite things about DayZ is that you can interact with people. And at least like, hey, I'm friendly, and then you hit them over the head with a wrench and you take their stuff. You can't really do that in Elden Ring, but it would be fun. I remember back in the Dark Souls, Demon Souls days. If you really wanted to be a jerk, you could run an acid build and destroy their weapons and armor. I know I've had that happen to me a few times. Hey! Jagged Peak. They're gonna fog wall me. They're gonna fog wall me. They're gonna fog wall me. No, 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 no. Chill out. Yo. Yo. I like the Great Katana. Shh. This environment's terrible for fighting. Ooh, a lot of magic. Explosions, 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 explosions. Explosions, oh no. Oh, wow, wow. We should have thought that through, Hosty. Ah, there I go too. Hey, it's a win is a win. Dude, you weren't... Son, bro, you weren't protecting your host effectively. But then again, the host wasn't even trying to defend himself. Hardly. You know, they came at me really, really, really aggressively, and they paid the price. Oh well. Duskbloods. I wonder if I could be. Yeah, I wonder in Duskbloods, are you forced to run to be a vampire build, quote unquote, or can you be any other kind of like race of player and be different? Because I really like the steampunk aesthetic to it too. The jetpack thing, it looks so goofy, but dang, it looks freaking cool at the same time. So definitely looking forward to see how that works. Let me see what other themes are there. Exclusive platform release. Oh, I think I got into that. Narrative teasers. I have not the slightest idea what in the world is going on. In the trailer, as much as they try to show you what the game's about, I still have no idea what's going on. Hey, they put down something on the ground. Maybe it's something for me. No, they took it. I was gonna steal that weapon. But pot. Hee hee hee. Something of a pothead myself. Oh, my flame grab me strength eats my other. Oh, oh! I approached that really, really terribly. GG, guys. You got me. You got me. that little dippy dance. I love it. Oh. Mm. Mm. Okay. Environmental design. Oof. I really like the goth aspects that they got going on. Ah, again, it's a real shame that I didn't get my hands on Bloodborne at some point. At least so I could have some points of reference. But I gotta tell you, I'm gonna just take it with what I got, and just be straight up with y'all. I don't think there's any real faults or failings in the design. I think the design across all FromSoft games is fantastic, and the direction that they're taking with Duskbloods is that's where it's at. That's actually uh, a step in the right direction aesthetically. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, you can stick to the old medieval style, strictly sword and board, dragons kind of aesthetic. But the fact that they're willing to push the envelope and try something different as more modernization, a train, a town, gunpowder like handguns and machine guns and jetpacks. It just fits like a glove. You know what I mean? So, oh, definitely looking forward to that. Community interactions. I am so happy and so blessed. I feel like Miyazaki the FromSoft gods, whoever they may be, Miyazaki included, really heard us out as far as in like we need more PvP, PvE kind of balance. Night Rain is cool and all, but we want to play against each other just as much as we want to play the storyline, just as much as we want to fight the bosses. We want to play against other players. And ask and you shall receive. And I gotta tell you, that's more than enough reason for me to go into the whole Switch 2 and confidently, let's say hypothetically, and I really hate to say it this way, that Duskbloods is not the best. At least you'll still have a Switch 2, right? Yeah, yeah. We can kind of agree a little bit to that, right? It's an improvement, definitely. I don't think it's definite anything quite like let's say switching platforms from like PlayStation 2 to the PlayStation 3 to the PlayStation 4. You can't play PlayStation 4 games on the PlayStation 3 and that so on and so forth. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting with the new hardware development for the Switch 2. I don't I played the Switch 1. I'm gonna have to refer to it as the Switch 1, the OG Switch, the first one. And I gotta tell you, it does what it needs. It does what it needs to do. Another successful invasion. Let's go. Hopefully, I can, approach this a little bit more wisely. But I gotta tell you, yes, no. I Dustbloods PvP. You had me at PvP. Oh, and some of the fantastic gameplay mechanics that I saw, like the dinosaur I'm gonna call it incantation. The dinosaur incantation. That's where it's at for me, buddy. Ooh, I can see that. I can see the host's big head from here. Buffing up real good. He sees me.
Hey.
Hey, buddy. Yo, what the heck kind of connection is this? Aw, wrong one. Delete button. That's a real shame. Oh, what? He quit out. Ooh, I wasn't planning on clipping this, but I might. Ooh, that was sad. Dude, if you put up a little bit more of a fight, Hosty, you would probably win that one. Maybe. You didn't really try now, did you? Now we'll never know. Artistic influences. No. Lore, technical performance, anticipated challenges. Okay. I still got a reasonable amount, like maybe like a little bit less than half an hour of streaming to go. And I gotten through all my actual points. There weren't many. There were like about 20, but honestly, I feel like I touched on most of them within the first couple of minutes of the stream. But with that being said, let me do one better and search Reddit. Oh, you know what? No. I'm going to go via my actual social media and look at my actual video game groups and see what people's opinions as far as in Duskbloods are. FromSoft announces a new game. It's only on Switch 2. Okay, I'm gonna just show you the guys these memes that I think are hilarious. So there's this one. Oh no, no, the camera isn't gonna pick up all the stuff. But I guess you can get the gist of the meme from just a little bit. It says FromSoft announces a new game. It's only on the Switch 2. Oh, I gotta tell you, some people are really not happy. Let's see what the consensus are in the comment section. Why don't we? Based on this meme that I just displayed to you guys. So I'm gonna read them from top to bottom. And, excuse me, I'm gonna have to censor this as much as it goes, because some people on the internet really have no filter, and I do. Let me see. Fox Seeker says, not sure why this is such a big deal to people. Shrug emoji. One like. And then the first reply says, Fox Seeker. Well, who is wanting to buy a whole system for one title? No one. At least I'll be able to get Dark Souls Remastered. And I know I can invade in Dark Souls. So, y'all better watch out. Switch 2 players. Because the Ultimate Bully is going to be coming to the Dark Souls Remastered world to bring you misery. Hey, is that an invader? Hey, I like your big bonk, man. Hey, don't hit me. Hey, it's a friendly guy. Hey, I give you a buff. Let's go. Let's go to find the host. Let's go. Oh yeah. Ooh, I like this. I like this teamwork. Little duo we got going on here. Me with my Arumi and him with his big bonk. I think he should really put on a shirt, but it is what it is, right? Oh, the dragon is here, so that must mean that the host is somewhere nearby, possibly too. Okay, he's gonna be in this direction, so that's where I'm going. Dude, Dude,
Hey!
I'm gonna go find the freaking host. You can stay here if you want. You can hang out with the dragon all dang day. My buff is not gonna last all this whole time. And I don't think invasions are very generous as far as in the time frame. I think after maybe 8, maybe 10 minutes, they kick you. I'm not sure. I can't really remember the longest time I spent in a world as an invader. It's hard to say. Ah. Hey.
Hey!
Alright, you can take the host and I'll take the mage. I can't tell which is which. Oh! That was crazy! Whew! Nice! Ah, that big bonk. Oh, wow. That was crazy. Oof. I gotta tell you, it's crazy, crazy stuff tonight. Crazy stuff. Let's continue on our little invasion. It looks like we might have another successful. No, no, no. We're gonna have to wait just a little moment or two. Okay. Let's continue on this comment thread as far as in this meme for the disapproval of the exclusivity of Duskbloods. So the last comment was, well, who's wanting to buy a whole system for one title? No one. Another reply says, y'all act like it's all the titles they'll ever have, man. That's like people being all, I won't buy a PS4 just for Bloodborne, lol. Who cares? I gotta tell you, I was one of those people. Hence why I didn't give myself a chance to play Bloodborne, because I'm like, I have a PS4, but it's an exclusive, and I feel like it's kind of leaving people out. Why not? I have other fish to fry. Why not? I'm gonna see what else is out there. Regretful, but at the same time, I do see what this comment, the point that this comment's making. If you're worried about a game because it's an exclusive, then you're just not gonna be part of that realm. Unless you're Microsoft and you're gonna just dump your library of video games on some other company because you just gave up. I don't see that same thing, that same principle applying here. I think here the dilemma is the Switch 2 is going to be a new console. I'm actually kind of happy that it's, and I'm saying this from a place of privilege, it's affordable. It should be somewhat affordable. I have a faint feeling that there's going to be somewhat of a scalping issue like there was for the PlayStation 5 when it first kind of released, with people price gouging like crazy just because it's the latest and the hottest thing out there, right? But money's gonna money, however that is. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I don't think the fact that Duskbloods is gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive is gonna be too much of a detriment. In fact, is a big W on part of Nintendo. So if you guys are watching over there in Nintendo World and wondering what people think, from the bottom of my heart to you, you guys did good. You guys did real good. It's funny because I actually don't even know any of the other Nintendo Direct announcement games. I ignore them, and the only thing that I heard was Duskbloods. That's all I heard. That's all that I see is Duskbloods. I think that's like the main crown jewel of this whole Nintendo Direct announcement. Because I actually feel like FromSoft has not really dipped their toes too heavily in the realm of Nintendo. I think it's one of those gaming company that's very notorious, very well known for being very family friendly, and FromSoft games are not particularly family friendly or family oriented. So it is a interesting step in a direction. It kind of reminds me a little bit slightly of like kind of what the Marvel MCU kind of was from back in the day, where they were more about like family friendly content. Let's try not to have any explicit sexual themes or blood and guts and gore and violence. But now, like, you have stuff like Deadpool and Wolverine and Deadpool and Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Where they really pump up the adult themes and the gore and the violence aspect, which I think is it's being real as far as in their approach. Just because you're a kids game doesn't mean that you have to treat the children with with gloved hands. You know what I mean? They're old enough to know somewhat of what consequences are, and maybe it's a good way to educate them on like the realities of the world. All right, another successful invasion, but don't take what I'm saying as, hey, kids shouldn't be power buffs. If you're a parent and you don't really like the idea of your children consuming violence or mature media, don't don't let them do that. Put your foot down and do your job as a parent, and tell your little Timmy, hey, little Timmy, I like that you want to play this game, but it's rated M and you're only 12. If you're 11 years old and you're playing Elden Ring, I'm still gonna take you to school. I think I'm parkouring in the right direction. I feel like I am. Oof. I see a body. Ooh, is there a way to get up there? Yo. 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 That's scary, man.
Hey,
What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here? Huh? Hmm? Are we really gonna do this from afar? Not really fair. Alright. Here I go. Is he gonna hit me? I almost fell there. Parkour. I wonder if I'll make it in one piece. No! He got me! Good game, GG. He got me, man. He got me. Yeah, it's a tricky place to be doing any kind of platforming. I gotta be real. Okay, let's continue on our little thread. Let's see what we can get as far as invasions. Let's get more invasions going. Come on. Well then, you'll miss out. It's a fantastic game in console. I never played Bloodborne exactly because of this. Oh, another person that has a similar lived experience as mine. Unfortunately, I fall into that demographic. I just didn't give Bloodborne a chance. And now I feel like I'm gonna miss out in some regard because of it. It still gives me. I mean, I have time. I have time to play Bloodborne and get a little acumented with the story in the vibe before Duskbloods. But I don't think Duskbloods is gonna be the kind of game where you feel like you have to play Bloodborne to know certain aspects or references to the game. So with that being said, maybe off stream. You know what I mean? In my spare time, I'm gonna brush up a little bit of my Bloodborne. See what's up. Another successful invasion. Let's go. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, ooh. I might save this via YouTube, but I doubt that I'll clip it. Elden Slave? No! What the heck? What? Ooh, that was embarrassing. When in Crumbling in Fair Missoula, watch your step. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That's the second gravity death I've had in this whole stream. What the heck? Well, probably not the second one all together, but second one in a row. All right, another successful invasion. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's see what the next comment says. I won't buy an entire console just because of one game. Then buy more than one game. Ah, they fog-walled me. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Next comment says, the irony of your comments. What's the irony? The irony is that you don't want to buy another console because the game that you want to play. It's hard to be like, oh, you're right. Don't buy a Switch 2. Duskbloods is gonna be a cash grab, and it's gonna be a terrible game, and you're gonna regret it once you get a Switch 2 for no reason, for a crappy game. Don't listen to those people. Listen to your heart and your wallet. Give yourself an opportunity to learn from mistakes, and who knows? It might not be a mistake. You may really, really enjoy it. Maybe in a different way from Elden Ring, but you'll still really enjoy it. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed DayZ, but it's not at all like Elden Ring. I really enjoy Fallout 4, but it's not at all like Elden Ring. What other game that I can say? I used to be a really big time fighting game guy. Don't get me wrong, I still would throw down in some MK, but do I go out of my way to make MK my sole bread and butter? I'll only play fighting games if it's Mortal Kombat. No. I'm open to all likes of video games because there's so much there to offer. You're really doing yourself a disservice if you're not at least giving yourself a chance to see what's out there. Another invasion. Let's go. We're winding a little down as far as in the time. We got about like a little bit more than 20 minutes, give or take. I'll say more than 15 minutes, I'll say. So let's make this invasion count. Yeah. Let's see what we get into. Thank you for the people who have been watching and have commented. A special shout out to Invader Tim. He has came in with that good energy right off the bat. A lot of good questions, especially considering the Duskbloods and title for the video. You know, gives you a good feel that things are progressing in the world of FromSoft and video games. And it's in the direction that you really, really, really would appreciate. I have a feeling that this hostie may not be at the same elevation as I am. I have a bad feeling that I might be at the bottom of the lake. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. Is there a way to get down there from where I am here? Let's find out. I already used up my wondrous physics, so oh well. Gonna have to go in there raw dogging it. It is what it is. Hey, I still got my delete button. These dang phantom fingers are just the worst sometimes. They don't really work the way they're designed to work. Another thing that I learned the hard way is that you don't get the same level of iframes when you're using the Phantom Finger than when you do when you just spawn in, comparatively. I'm still not where I need to be, I think. Actually, you know what? No. I'm definitely not where I need to be. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. Why are they spawning me so dang high? Actually, no, I think I'm actually closer to the ground now. Can I get down there from here? I don't think so, but I'm still closer. Yeah, one more. Oh, no! There goes my invader friend! Oh. No, 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 no! Dang you, gravity! And fix your spawn points, FromSoft. Come on. Let's continue on this thread. It's easy. Really, it's easy. Just get a Switch 2, or wait a couple of years until it comes to PC and other consoles. Tell that to Bloodborne players. I doubt GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls 6 will be on Switch 2, but I'm not crying about it. Nintendo has caught up to current gen consoles, so expect a lot of awesome, disappointing exclusives on the Switch 2. Just go freaking buy one and quit griping. Oh, spicy. But you know what? That's exactly the kind of energy that we need here in the gaming community of those FromSoft Souls-like games. Just jump in there. Just jump in there, grab somebody, and shake them. Shake them until you get some runes or souls or whatever you want. But don't be afraid of a new console. Don't be. It's more the price tag that I think is what is intimidating people. They're gonna fog wall me. I have a feeling they're gonna fog wall me. Ooh, don't fog wall me. Don't fog wall me. If you fog wall me, I'm gonna be upset. Don't do it. 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 No. Pathetic. Curse you. Got like 7 minutes left on the stream, fellas. 7 minutos. 7 minutos me falta para el estreno de hoy. Okay. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's see what the next reply is to that particular comment that I just read. Let's see what it says. Waiting is easily the better option. All the Switch exclusives I want to play come out elsewhere, and besides, Nintendo hardware is always weak, so emulation will be a thing soon enough, even if they don't. I agree that people really shouldn't be complaining. I know I sure ain't, and there's no way I'm buying any Nintendo stuff. Ooh, that is an interesting point. I will say that. I'm not saying that it's wrong, and I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying that it's interesting. I love sitting on that fence. It's like one of my favorite hobbies. But I gotta tell you, if you have a way, if you have a how do I say, like if you're protesting or boycotting Nintendo for one reason or another, which I can kind of understand to some degree, I still think you should still consider investing to some degree into some Nintendo products. Delete. Ooh, Moonveil. Ah. Mighty D. Not so mighty. A lot of pew-pews. Delete button. Delete. GG pala. GG. Hiya! Having too much fun tonight. Duskbloods! Oh gosh. Another 5 minutes, not bad. I'm telling you, when these invasions go well, they are lightning. They are lightning fast. Let's continue on this thread. Too many people want to buy a whole new system for one game. Why not just go multi-platform? That's a good point. It's just one of those business decisions kind of thing, you know? Uh, I guess if you were to like sit down in a room and ask somebody who FromSoft that works for FromSoft that who makes these kind of decisions, hey, why didn't you make this a multi-platform game? Why did you have to make it an exclusive for the Nintendo Switch 2? And I gotta answer that question with the question that you just answered. It's the release of a new console. It needs exclusives. It needs stuff to really push it out there. You know what I mean? It's like you can't get a plane to fly without some lift. You know what I mean? Once it's airborne and up in the sky, then you can kind of make decisions. Heck, you can turn off the engine and glide your way down if you're talented enough. You know what I mean? I'm thinking in flying metaphors. Ah, what a shame. I still got a little bit more time. Get another successful invasion. We'll probably get one more. Squeeze one more in before the end of the stream. But yeah, don't be afraid of the Nintendo. Don't be afraid of the Nintendo. If you're an exclusive console gamer, Xbox gamer, or PlayStation gamer, or even a PC gamer, don't be afraid of the Nintendo. Don't be afraid of Nintendo Switch. Yes, they have some questionable practices when it comes to certain things like copyright and that kind of thing. But there's ways around. You can work with around these kind of parameters. You know what I mean? If you trust yourself enough, you can make progress. You know what I mean? So give Nintendo a chance. If you have the capability, give it a shot. You have a whole year. You have a whole year. For Duskbloods specifically, it could be more or less depending, but you got time. You got time. All right. Church district. I'm in that one spot where you can't jump forward. You can only jump straight up. Ooh, weird. I hate the spot, but it is what it is. They're in here somewhere. They're gonna jump me. I have a feeling they're gonna jump me. Ah, there they are.
Hey!
Host Monk and Maudlin. Ah, thank you. You guys are so polite. Bloody finger dirt has invaded. Don't do it unless you want me to delete you. Oh. No, help me, invader. Yeah, now it's not such a fair fight for you, buddy. Oh, scary. Oh, we're gonna bully the hell out of you today. Woo! GG, guys. GG, Monk. Ooh, you guys are so polite. That was your downfall. Alright. I think we made a good amount of progress, and I think I got off all my grievances and my interests as far as in Duskbloods announcement and release and all that stuff. Well, with that being said, let me just say one more time, thank you for joining me tonight. Y'all have a good one. Get some rest. Do what you need to do. I love y'all. And have a good one. Okay? Bye.